Ah, I didn't press go live. That helps. Alrighty, we are here. Hello, Mamaroo. How you doing? Damn it. Trying to get my layers of stuff right. There we go. There we go. Forgetting one important thing. And... Aha! We're here, we're back. How we doing? I was about to press the wrong button then. Alright, we're back here. We got the circuits done. Blue circuits are backed up even. All is right with the world. I actually put another radar here. You can see all the speed modules that are missing. Future me problems. Alrighty. So, first item on the agenda. Aquillo is still happy. It's we're not using the nuclear anymore, so I'm going to remove the fuel from the request. Yeah, because it seems to be running off rocket fuel just nicely, and fusion's powering the fusion. Haven't watched any stream recording for the last week, so you're out of order now? One job. What is going on here? Oh, I hope you do actually figure yourself out. Well, I mean, we've been chipping through this slowly. Legrand, behold! Legrand is here. How you doing? Yeah, I also just quickly threw in some more junctions and things too, just to make life a little bit easier, because right now, I can finally... No, not you. You! This is the one build that I actually figured out earlier. It's the one free build. And I reckon we're going to do it up here in this area that I pre-prepared. This was like the build that I wanted to make just to try and test all the theories out. So what this thing needs, it needs coal, sulfuric acid, and tungsten. So I probably don't need all of these kajigas. And then it outputs. Looks like power got worked out. Yeah, the fusion's up and running on Aquillo now. Same with on... how's this actually doing for fuel? How do I think about it? Where is the fuel kajiga? Okay, it's made fuel. Very good, very good. You're over here now. You're just doing what you does do best. I should actually dump the cryo plants, seeing as though the normality is a lot better. Now could that be done by a cryo plant? I don't actually remember. Yes. So this is all very much a waste of time. And yeah, the fusion reactor here is making things happen. Chugging away nicely. So, yeah, the thingy that I went to all the trouble to making, it's actually irrelevant. Yay. So yeah, we actually want a cryo plant. Do you... Taka subscribing.
Hope you get some of your earnings.
Hope I get some of my earnings. Oh, I meant to check that. Thank you very much for that. The 79 months. So many months. I actually had a thought that it might have been a thingy issue. And I meant to check. I know what the ad manager is. That thing. Oh. Okay, I know why. Yep. Yep. I know why it's not been paying out. Holy crap, that's the wrong place. Yeah, You have to fix edge of system brick, epic quality grabbers to fill the belts in. Oh, it is insane. The epic grabby arms. It is ridiculous how fast they can fill a belt. It's like they clog the belts and then clog themselves and then they don't grab any Promethium. It's like much sadness. Even with circuit controlled filters to try and keep it under control, it's still crazy. Yeah, here we go. I feel like I'm permanently out of stuff here too. You want to not have to use the... Oh, yeah. That would be... I mean, it's doable. It's just a lot harder. Yeah, I want to make triangles with you. Just make your brain... Yeah. It will. It definitely will make your brain hurt doing the circuit conditions. Alright, can we not be complete... What the... Be completely dumb. So yeah, that pushes hard up against there. 1, 2. Go in there. 20 to 30 splitters along the... for the asteroid bit. Oh, okay, you're just distributing it with the splitters. On the other hand, I'm just using circuit controlled filters. Why can't you drag and drop the signals in the combinators? That is a very good question. I'd love to know the answer to that. The problem with the wire is if any of these are broken, then the wire's broken and it breaks the entire system. So there is actually merit to not using wires, or at the very least, what I actually figured is that having the circuit network actually connects to the turrets and then linking it up is actually a better idea. You end up with this hilarious situation. Or you just put wooden power poles up and just telegraph wire it. That also works. Yeah, I'm saving that for progressing further along into this playthrough. You go there. Oh, actually, I got a better idea. There, because I'm probably gonna need more space for this stuff anyway. So I might as well make it a little bit tidier. So there and there, say. There and there, say. You go in there. Yep, you're getting acid. That gets coal. Like so. You need tungsten ore. It's unfortunate. Why can't you yeah. I already read that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that question has come up at least once before. And what I mean by that is I think it was noted at the LAN. Yeah, you go there. Recreated the first Alien movie yesterday. Loaded a biter egg just before hatching onto his spaceship. Have you seen Will's stuff? It's pretty funny. He had like 30,000 eggs hatch on his platform. Oh, wait, Herbert. I was seeing Herbert, and I was like, hang on, no, I got to go this way. I'm going too far west, too far left. See Herbert, it means you got to go south. How many of you we got? 299. Is it there? Oh, 300. Oh, we don't need a K of those anymore. Use that to 200. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the scheme of things, but eh. Alrighty, let's continue on. Still don't understand why you need nervous spiders to make Libisoil. I mean, That is a question for the ages. I don't think we'll ever be able to understand. Apart from just it needs, apart from the fact that Factorio Man just needs, or Factorio generic Factorio character needs crushed up biter goo. It's kind of like red food coloring. It needs the crushed up red food coloring to achieve the agricultural revolution. Use the bulk rail loader mod. Yeah, I used to have a lot of problems with that working though, where it wouldn't actually do anything in the past. Oh, there's one pointing backwards. Just the one on the end is pointing backwards for some reason. I say some reason, I think I know the reason. Is a fun mod, either way though. Why? Oh, I know. Yes. Yes, indeed. Slight bit of incompetence. There we go. Alright, so it's been reworked a little bit to account for the different thingies. You can go there now. Almost lost a brick on Saturday. Lost the left third of the brick. Realised they still had 20k still on the ship and had to evacuate out the back in 5 minutes. I'm not sure if... oh, it won't actually fit. I'm not sure if that was the same one where it was damaged and they were trying to evacuate it out the back, but it wasn't enough. And they all just exploded on the belt and just destroyed everything and the hub, and that was the end of it. Modular train stops. Ah, I got hammered. I mean, I can see it anyway, but yeah. Just make sure I spelt it right there. I had to stare at it for like 10 seconds. Okie day. So we need one to do coal, one to do tungsten, and one to do triangles, which is actually a load. So I don't actually want that at all. Oh hey, the is it actually letting me? Oh no. No. Yeah, so up until recently, upgrade plannering a bulk inserter turns it into a stack inserter. Doesn't do that anymore. You have to actually upgrade them manually now. I might have to insert a variant of that blueprint that includes the bulk inserter, just a late game variant. Let's see. Oh, this is actually a different one. It just dumps everything all at once. There was another one, the bulk uplader, bulk rail loader and unloader. It was two buildings, but it didn't interact with. It was something that I needed it for, and it didn't interact with the train properly. I'll have to have a look at that one. It's a bit, since it's a different one. There have been others too that use like 10,000 in like insanely fast inserters inside it, which are, shall we say, problematic. they were very problematic. I need to standardize these. All right, so you, I'm going to take a blueprint of you. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Parameterize, rise. B parameter 0. Oh, what do you mean? I imagine, like, for that, there's probably a rate you could configure. Yeah, oh, I'm just fast as possible, really. There. Make that. He's still on fire. There we go. What? Oh, no power, of course. I was like, why isn't it working? Of course it's not going to work without any power. It's just, the thinking has taken a little bit extra time today. It's another tiring day. One, two, three. One, two, four. Yeah, maximum reach. Me like max reach. There we go. You get rid of all the train stuff. Like so. And there. We go. It's very much just going to be a copy and paste of the same that I've always done. That. Maybe like a nice. I think it's out there is the acid green. Oh. Need to figure out the parameters to. I don't know if it's actually possible to. No, I don't think it's actually possible to set parameters for the colors. I remember looking into it and then
Hello
yeah.
there.
Oh, there's the Darthy. Hello. How you is? There we go. Yeah. So now it'll output an L. Who's going to be first? Coal. Yeah, it's not going to go very far like that. Tungsten's got to come a little further, however. That just, oh, gone. Can't see it anymore. You alright? Very well then. Might be working from home tomorrow. Oh, sick child. That's never a good thing. As long as they accept that you actually do work from home and they don't say that people don't actually work when they work from home while they themselves are working from home. Off with their head. It's a very cutthroat approach to illness. Quite literally. I didn't even think about that. Very savage. It's oh, slightly sick, just cut it off. Even worse than the leeches. It's pretty good with it. I mean, as long as you're not obviously abusing it, it should be fine. Okay, those are all charging up. Now, final step for me is to grab this there. I won't keep that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll keep that as it is. Parameter. For circuit condition. Oh, that'll be the, yeah, that's the fuel. Hey, J-Rock. Okay, that is about as good as it gets. Alright, I'm going to set that one aside as well. Of course I'm out of splitters again. How am I out of splitters again? Do I use any of the train management mods? No. The main one that I used to use was TSM. Hey, Glacier. But since train stop limits became a thing, I sort of moved away from that. Train stop limits kind of made it obsolete. I never really got into LTN either. Say never got into it. I never really liked it. Yeah, it gave me 50. Hang on. I'm just noticing the levels sort of going a bit up and down. I'm worried the thingy's going to do the crackly thingy again. So I just give the plug a poke. It's just really weird how the levels are going up and down. I did actually, back in the day, make my own circuit-based train control system. That's the one. That was an interesting thing. LTN and CyberSyn with different flavor, the same thing. LTN always felt like a bit of a bad case of superiority through complexity. Yeah, I never really enjoyed it. And there was also some ideas that I didn't agree with. Probably didn't help. The thing with what is it there? Oh, what was it? There was a way it did things, and it ended up making the train network less efficient. I think it was the aggressively generalizing everything. Ends up making everything less efficient. Because you had trains that tended to spend more time hunting back and forth, changing jobs, than just doing jobs. That too. The way the combinator thing is set up, it's just unnecessarily complicated. As I say, superiority through complexity. You stream the game with a circuit-controlled train controller? Yeah, that was ages ago. That was one of the first things that I ever did, was showing that off. I don't think it was the first. I think I did, like, I think it was after I built the one rocket a minute base, then I showed that off. Oh, and the train count. The train counter was separate. That was that came with the base. That thing had been there since I actually built that, like, years actually before I even started streaming. Because that was built to test the. Oh, I'm about to do the wrong thing. I just realized. It was built to test the new at the time circuit connections for signals. A return to depot thing after every job. It had a lot of. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing that the dumb way currently, but I do have some plans to not do it that way eventually. I'm just doing it the dumb way for now. So 1, 2, 1, 4. Let me just get this stuff measured out correctly. I'm plugged into the wrong one. No matter. I think there was a bit of a thing about the train fueling as well, but it wasn't really that big of a deal in the scheme of things. Sort of vaguely remember some people used to get really wound up about it. Unload different things. Did that come later, or was that always a thing? I don't remember that being a thing originally. At least in the very early LTN days. What was the one you were saying? Rail Logistics Dispatcher. That I'm not familiar with. I'll have to have a look at that one as well. Sir, can you please point that way? Yeah. Undergrounds. Sometimes that can be really annoying. You just accidentally go over the top of a belt and it's just like, I'm gonna underground that now. Alrighty. Yeah. I might need to switch the order of the belts. We'll see how we do. But 2 in versus... No, it's 2 in as well. Oh, it's got massive productivity anyway. I'm off by 1 as well. Yeah, just as you say it. Yep. Might not have originally been there, but it's one of the big things you see people whining about in vanilla interrupts is not making it easy. I'm pretty sure it is possible to do that kind of thing in with vanilla interrupts. I say pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't gone that deep. It probably needs the circuit signal, if I was to hazard a guess, as to how to implement it. Back in the day, I would actually make this one go across, and let's do it that way. And just generally make a incredibly overcomplicated belt combination, but these days, not so much. Right, let's go refuel again. Because apparently 400 belt is just never enough. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. As I say, I've been put off a few rail loaders in the past just because there was so many issues with them. Promises of them working, not working. You won't see it in this save just because I'm trying to keep it vanilla, but I'll have a look at it in another save. Hey, Hingry, also. Possible to do it prior to interrupts, but you needed to do the work to make it happen. Yeah, it was just too hard. And it was a bit jank. Bye-bye, frames. Hope you find your family. Bye-bye, more frame. There we go. Just come back to life. Oh, good. I got more productivity modules as well. Oh, another miner finished. How are we going on the mining productivity? We're chugging through it nicely. 70, 80, 90, 100. Something like that. We'll just queue up a whole bunch of Vulcanus research. Just keep the labs busy. You there. It's 55. How you doing? You're making things. You're making things. You're making triangles. You're outputting triangles. You are supposed to be stack inserters. Wow, that's quite a terrible play we got there. Iron out the bugs, iron out the bugs, and iron out the bugs, and that's my song of ironing out the bugs. The never-ending bugs. And now we're making triangles. A half lane of triangles. Perfect. Adds a touch of realism. Yeah, it is generally nice. It's great for ore trains. It was something that I wanted for a particular playthrough. It was really annoying that it didn't work on the Factory Extended stuff. That was one of the places it didn't work. Then there was another thing it didn't work on, and it was supposed to work on, and it was annoying. And I, for the life of me, couldn't understand why. There was like nothing really that special about it. 99 bugs in the code. Yep. Very accurate to reality. You know what's great is a good regression. That's what's great. That's sadness, that is. There we go. We can just happily plow through cliffs now. I think we're finally at that point. I could tell you of some I can point you in the direction of some managers that I know and have known of that would tell you that you're wrong and that fixing a bug should never do that. But at the same time, it would probably cause a lot of sadness and pain and repressed memories. Ah, that's named wrong, that's why. different shade of purple or something. There, it's a paler one. Yep. Yep. So, what did speed modules take? They took triangles. I mean, we're nearly there. We just need to make beams next. Beams are easy. That's just tungsten and calcite. I mean, realistically, I probably... Oh, no, there's actually lava in the way there. Never mind. But yeah, it's fairly simple build to manage. I might make that a T-junction. Getting more direct access to the tungsten wouldn't hurt. That definitely has an undertone of experience in it. No, they're still requesting stuff. So, do I want to do beams? Oh, actually, what does the mango pot need? Oh, it's just those. Okay. I could just do the beams then and there, making the science. Alright, so we need to plow into that to make thingy. I got something special lined up for up there. In saying that, do I want to do the thing now? Maybe I do. Maybe I does do the thing. So where is it? Ah, there it is. Here's some materials I prepared earlier. You take that. And then, yeah, I'll hang on to the rest. I'll take these as well. Yeah. Alright. Let's go for an adventure. What do we need? This needs all of the circuits. Is this a good idea also putting it out in the middle of nowhere? I have no idea. This is very much just trying it and we're now just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So what I want to do is make a lot of speed 3s. So sitting down theory crafting it, it seems best to do each module or specialize each module on each planet which sort of unlocks it. Like Vulcanus, it takes the triangles, so it makes more sense to put speed modules on Vulcanus. Efficiency module, I mean, if you really, really want legendary ones, there's a lot more spoilage on Gleba than there is anywhere else, so you might as well do it on Gleba. I mean, realistically, you could do it on Narvis, it doesn't really matter. Productivity module takes biters, so obviously Narvis, and Fagola provides the quality modules with the superconductors. So do it over there. It seems the most logical. That was what we figured out a few weeks ago. Or, I mean, it was kind of obvious. It sort of leads into it. But yeah, all right. Legendary speed 3, yes. So what we want to do, not that. That's the output. That's output. That's output as well. Greens. That shall be reds. And this shall be blues, and hopefully they're long enough. I don't know, because I don't have access to the thingy. Is the module grind any better or worse with the new system? It's probably, if anything, more resource intensive than anything else. So you don't want to go too far down. So the module grind, or the quality module grind, it actually isn't so bad once it kicks into gear. It just, if you do it too soon, it's a massive black hole that ends up being more pain than it needs to be. So it's kind of the same situation as the original module grind. Okay. Ah, just grew legs again. Should see all this kick into gear soon too. Yep, look at there it goes. I mean, it's only 700, 800 megawatts, so I'm barely kicking gigawatts yet. Uh, there's a lot of, there is a fair few moving parts to doing quality, but it's a lot of raw materials. I think that's where it really starts, yeah, 1.2, where it starts to really eat things. So yeah, no, you should be going, oh no, you're sort of slowing down. Like coming over here, these are making the legendary quality modules, which is apparently 19. See, once you get the system going, it actually starts producing them reasonably quickly. You got to get to that point first. Chuck them all in there. Like, to get to this point, this is a lot of EM plans. I mean, you can tell, like, these are all a mixture of epic and rare, just because qualities, the zeros have just been multiplying. Like that, I've got tons of epics now. And skip the circuit, yeah. That is an interesting one that I wasn't sure of, is that can skip some of the steps. I mean, I do have a little bit of supplementary... Oh, not there. Where is it? Yeah, so this makes rare... rare advanced circuits. There should be one that makes rare, or at least there used to be one that made rare basic circuits, and it just helped push things up. But yeah, now that this has 5 legendary modules in it, you can actually see it. You know, they pretty much always come out as greens now, and there's a fair few of the higher tiers. And yes, I put quality modules in the Epic quality producer. The funny thing is that it's actually short on Epic quality ingredients coming in. Otherwise, it would be producing it, because I actually have a fair whack of of the legendary 2s. So all I need is the legendary intermediates to just crank out even more. 0 multiplied by anything is still 0. That is true, this is true. I actually also want cyclers. That'll do for now. Now, once you start getting a few modules of a particular tier, like as soon as you get a few rare modules, it starts getting really easy to make lots of rare, or it gets a lot easier to start making a lot more rare stuff. Which means it's easier to push into epic. And so as soon as you start getting lots of epic modules, it becomes easier to push into legendary. The zeros on the end of the number is what I mean. I might have to increase this to 100. Either that, or I need to pay attention to the actual number. So like the 10 is gaining zeros, and so it's actually 10,000. It's getting a lot of zeros on the end. It's one of those weird, dumb things that YouTubers say. People like to engage with it, even though it doesn't really make any sense. Oh no, I'm getting 100. Very well. Very well. Now, just show an example. Oh, hey Will, how you doing? Do you like my Vulcanus rail network? I've been expanding it. It's quite comprehensive now. I'm quite pleased with it. Might actually chuck another yard up here somewhere too. Maybe over here. There should be a bit of room there. Does it actually fit? Oh, not quite. Nearly. What about over here? Maybe. It sort of aligns with coal though. Downside yours over the weekend? Just because there's so much. I'm guessing that's because there's so much mining productivity now. Or some such along those lines. Just to bring things closer together. This is probably, at least for the weight, because I'm doing the train interrupts a bit dumb at the minute. I say a bit dumb, it's pretty dumb. So the network isn't that efficient. No need for no need for so much production. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing it's also productivity. Oh dear, that's not good. Hmm. Why are you struggling? What are we? What are we? 6 gigawatts? 7 gigawatts? That's a lot. Why is that one at 300 and this is at 2? These two are 2. Oh, is it because they're hard? No, that makes no sense. You're full. Oh no, you're not full. I had to do it. I mean, you are struggling. SPM only needs to match Promethium. Oh, and everything else just goes down with the productivity increase. How many did this? What is that? 300. So 6. So yeah, it was a little bit undercooked here. Where is it? What are you looking like? Sadness. Yeah, because not getting enough of this. This old game again. It's just funny. It's like 8 gigawatts all of a sudden. As soon as everything kicks in, just power dies. Look at this. I can run down railway track without a care in the world. And nothing, there is no consequences. Whee! I can even just leap over the train. Now you. I forgot that I was meant to check if there was enough stuff in here. Is there? Do I even have enough in the network still? Yes. This is good. Speeding up. Getting faster. Little sad the tech gets finished and the planets can be downsized. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Kind of wish that there was a bit more to how everything comes together. It's a Loki, booping it on in. So what do we got? We got 10, and I actually need You know, I still don't fully understand the idiosyncrasies of the fusion reactors. I always see one with a different max output. It's meh. Apparently it's the fluid, I've been told, but at other times I've seen all three run together, but other times not so much. It's all very strange. I was getting confused by it too. I'm sure there's a reason to it. It just doesn't lend itself to being very obvious. Oh no, they're all three. Yeah, okay. Okay, I know it. Yep, makes sense. So each one needs 6. Yeah, 18. Which I believe has a number that's come up previously. If my remembering thinker remembers rightly. You're no good there. That's just no good in general. That don't work. That don't work at all. I don't know why I'm bothering with the underground pipe, but apparently I'm doing the underground pipe. There's no real need to do it anymore. Yeah, 18. Holy crap, that's still not enough. 900. Yeah, I remember you saying it was 18. I was actually stalling because I couldn't remember what the number was and my brain was not remembering undergrounding because of heat pipes. There's probably a little bit of Aquillo PTSD in there somewhere. It came to me eventually. Well, in that case, I guess I need a little bit more then. Yeah, and once you get into full, like, once your lab productivity gets to a certain point, things just get stupid. Actually, shouldn't lab productivity cap out eventually? I kind of wish there was just a surrogate, um, like a research. It doesn't do anything. You remember the SpaceX mod where you had to research these hideously expensive items to eventually research the oh yeah, of course, the 300%. Um, the where you had to eventually research. It was like a million science research, and it was the faster than light FTL drive, and then you have to craft it, and that's how you win the and launch it into space to win the game. You know, you're building this thing, and it's all imaginary. What you hear from the other view is not good. Connect the back one. Connect the back of one generator to the front of another since it can stop recurse. Since it can stop recurse. Oh. Back of one generator to the front of another. Ah, so... That makes no... I'm not quite following that. Is that the particular arrangement that's referring to? I'm just trying to picture which specific one it is, or is it having stray ports connecting where, like touching where they shouldn't? Also, those aren't connected. There we go. That should be like only 900 megawatts. love this thing just oscillating madly. Lab prod is like FTL from space? Oh, 2 plasma lines. So, by having this come out here, yeah, because then it gets trapped. Although the way that plasma works, I don't know how much it matters. Hey, it's Spellmaster. Spellmaster's awake. I mean, I say in theory it shouldn't matter because it just pushes both out. I guess if you're running a deficit. Better to connect the side. Ah. Yeah, instead of having a symmetry build. That'll make sense. Yeah, all this stuff cranking away. I mean, I need to expand this anyway. The trouble is I've never really done much in the way of fusion builds. So now I've got to figure this out on on a whim. I'm trying to think. What was it? It was like that. Oh, I don't have a thingy. Are we ordering more? No, but I should. Ah, you come back here. Come back here. Silly after date. There was a bit of that. You've been awake since 2 a.m. 3-hour nap at 1:30 at my time. Hardy range definitely. Yes. I can see that one getting very stupid as well. Because normally the kind of range that you could get to now is completely unachievable previously. Okay. You move to there. You. There. Alright. Requester. Good enough. Can I make one chest do all the work? This is the question. Yes, I can. I think last night before you left, you were asking something about where you'd be, although I left before you finished the statement. I missed the last. Yeah, I was just wondering where you were. It's probably something best not to say out loud, admittedly. I was kind of curious if there was a chance I'd bump into you. Yeah, it's not getting its juices anymore. Okay then. There, crank that out. Close to the CBD? Okay. Might pull this out and beacon it. Just to get more out of it. Or faster, damn it. More cooling. Let's look at it work its little heart out. Come over here. Need a more faster ring. There we go. Walking distance? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very, that is basically a CBD still. Right, what are we at? Sadness. Sadness is what we're at. Alright, let's redo this. Next, what I was picturing was... can I even do it? Just trying to think there. Just trying to simplify it. There. I don't know if I'm actually achieving it, but sure. Yeah, now it's more sensible. Okay, research productivity would be uncapped like mining productivity since you can't recycle research points. That's what I would have thought, but in theory, I thought all productivity was capped at 300%, like it was just a hard stop. At least that's how I understood from what I read. Not mining prod and... Oh, okay. So this is how far behind I am on getting this stuff done. It's a problem with having to do real life stuff is that you don't get to find these things out until much later than everybody else. Yeah, plug in there, please. Right, how's that? That is... I managed to reduce it to... Oh no, it's still 18. Yeah, no fluid input, of course. Needs a nerf? It does. In theory, I should just be able to push it out like so. I guess. I don't know if it's optimal or not, but it ticks a box at the very least. Less life, more Factorio. Oh yeah, I was saying yesterday I encountered a YouTube comment of someone who was complaining about how YouTube keeps presenting them with Factorio videos, just no matter how many times they press the I don't want to see this again button. I mean, I think they are being punished by pressing the I don't want to see this again, but at the same time, it is terrifying that there are people out there that press the I don't want to see this again button for Factorio. There's something wrong with these people. Yeah, it's going to be bottlenecked for the next little while until we can get more thingies. Yeah, it's looking a little happier. It's up to 1.3 gigawatts. Does this thing have any more uncommon? Oh, it's got a rare one now. Nice. Ooh. Make us scoop up some more. Knows a factory must grow. You never not see Factorio. I know. I know, right? What's happening on Otherworld? Just Glebber still glebbering? Glebber is just, it's all about, like, the hard part of Glebber is getting enough stuff growing. The actual builds are really simple. Behind the times with current thinking. I've noticed that too. There's a lot of... I've been noticing how the meta evolves over time. And yeah, a lot of it is evolving very slowly. Jeez, just don't even touch these patches anymore. As soon as you get a few mining productivities, just... And oh, the big mining drills helps with the minus 50% resource drain, because these are only base quality ones, but it's just ridiculous. It really is. Nearly all filled up with rare prod mods now. Look at that, I got 61 of them. I actually put them in things. So what is that? That is 64% productivity now. Just out of just putting productivity modules in it. That's actually a really good one for prod mods. Ooh. Yeah, just bring that up to 64% from 40%. That's not insane at all. I actually have some... Oh, I got some epic ones. Maybe I might see a few more in the not too distant future. I got base level 3 epics. Meta is changing by the day, and each patch changes it again. Yeah. Yep. Right, you loaded up now. Yes, you are. Excellent. What keybinds a quality change? Left alt. You hold down. So if I just grab that, you just hold down left alt and then roll the mouse wheel. Where is it in map view? There. Yeah. Yeah, if I do the mouse wheel here, you can see the thing changing. Oh, this is one of the best changes. Getting rid of that stupid drop down is so good. So these are 400 megawatts. So I actually need a lot more thingies. Well, might as well just grow it a little bit. It's a bit of a problem. I need foundation. just for the crafting smelting. Yeah, the oh yeah, I need to fill the whole lot in. You can't do undergrounds into lava. But I can make lava disappear. That's all good. You need to do things faster. Oh, it's picking up carbon fiber again. Very good. Dump the uranium fuel. Oh, it might be being requested somewhere. What are we at? Well, I'll just continue ignoring the problem, and eventually Power Team will deal with it. Not quite empty, but abandoning the bots. Alrighty, let's get this sorted. I was actually eyeballing something like a 20,000 base science a minute. The pulsating lights, that's great. So we want EM plant. EM plant. What do I want to do? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to make modules. How do I output this? If that is the input. Do I sideload? That is the real question. Do we want such strange lunatics adjacent to the factory community? This is a very good point. These are the serious questions. Alright, you can only make base quality. The output. We actually need two outputs. I need a return like that. But it's only base quality. Like, it's just making the base quality ones. And then I need to, like, output not base quality. So... Or do I want to just make this bot-based and not belt-based? And just save the headache? Okay, you empty of thingy. Yes, yes you are. Very good. Does that mean you built more of these? Yes and no. See, the issue with what I've done is they're not building it in sequence, so none of these things actually do anything. There we go. How's that for power? I mean, it's nowhere near the 8 gigawatts needed, but it's an improvement. How about now? Better. Is Timberborn sequence update? Ooh, that's something I haven't looked at in a little while, because Timberborn's actually had an update. Timberborn splitter update. Well, that's what the satisfaction says it is. Like, it's hitting 8 gigawatts. I assume that when it settles down that it's going to sort of calm down to something. Yeah, I expanded it out a little bit. There's the skull drumming we know and love. The dirt sequencing. Oh, you mean like placing the dirt? We got enough fluid? Probably not anymore. Greater than base. That. Maybe we'll output them on the side or something. Or long boy it. Those things. Have another one there. Something like that. Then we double it. And then something happens. I'm gonna make more room. Why do I do this to myself and make, why did I put blues at the bottom? But yeah, why do I do this hard on myself and do this with belts? Okay. Yeah, put it there. Give it lots of room. Yeah, I can just swap it, but like, it's already sort of committed. That's the thing that makes me sigh, is that it's already committed to the combination that it is. It makes the sadness happen. I mean, realistically, for these, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like that. So it's not the end of the world. It's really not. What I'll do is I'll file it under future me problems to fix. That's usually what happens with these things. You know, I'm going to swap it to that one there. Shell base, and if it takes you 10 hours, then I feel the regret. Classic. I was like, what am I doing with my life? One thing that I don't have is quality modules in you. Or you. Fuji has way too much time, apparently. Aha, oh, first one's a rare one too. You know, it's great when the productivity kicks in and you see the inserter swing. You see it swing up down there, and then you're immediately sad. Right, we need these things. Does Future complain a lot about past you? Oh yeah, all the time. Oh good, you're finding your way over there. Chokes on future you, it'll ruin his life. Just sabotage future you as much as possible. Okay, so unionize. Unionize against future you, past you. Do I want that? I don't really know. What am I trying to achieve? I don't rightly know anymore. Well, what I want to do is speed 2s now, so it needs reds and blues, and speed 1s. So I just copy and pasted the same thing. But that is... Probably what I want to do is... back that off a little bit. Oh, an epic. Bit of that. And then a bit of that. And there. Yeah, it does that. Then we have the reds come in, and the blues come in. They actually merge already. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Reason being, there to there. You come here. No, oh no, that won't work. No, that's not going to work. Today, what are we up to? Causing never-ending disasters and headaches for myself. That will not work. So it's about normal, really. For some reason, I'm doing module stuff, but without bots. Apparently I hate myself. I don't know why I decided to do this. Bots makes life so much easier, yet still here we are. I don't rightly know why I pulled those further apart. Or those mysteries of life. I'm gonna just make it even easier on myself. Just flip it vertically. What am I trying to make? Module production. But, yeah, lots of it. I wanted the challenge, allegedly. For all allegations. They are completely unproven. And, would need to be tested in court to prove that, these allegations have any factual basis. There, go there. It would help if you were set to speed 2s. Now, so what happened is I had this idea in mind of doing some modules on Vulcanus. specifically speed modules, since they need, like speed 3s need tungsten triangles. So I was like, why don't I just do some kind of belt-fed build? And so here we are. You dump those, please. Alright. Now rinse and repeat. 3s. Except this time it needs modules and triangles, which I didn't actually provide. Oh yeah, and the final step is these things with these things. That's the key to this build. It's not nearly enough, but it's a start. And we're just sort of figuring things out as we go. At least didn't put the train station on the wrong side. I mean, I did one better. I didn't even provide the triangle unload in the first place. See, that's how far ahead I was thinking. Right, how is Aquillo doing for these crap? I could grab some uncommons. It's not like I'm short on them. I need to start grinding up better quality thingies. These thingies, whatchamacallit, fusion reactors. A very complex system, yeah. So we spent the last week or so just really trying to scale up Vulcanus. Happy with the result. It's adequately complicated now. It's better than just a little starter base down here. It's like Gleba, but with a train network now. Redicus, how you doing? Triangle unload. It's the new thing. It's the new thing the kids are doing these days. Ew, you don't have thingies. How they kill all the worms? Initially, with a tank, with some uranium cannon shells. Then, I think we nuked a few, just reasons. And then the final piece of the puzzle was railgun. I can demonstrate if you like. There's a bit of a technique to the railgun. A bit of a technique, but it's not a great one. Turning Vulcanus into a manufacturing powerhouse of all the planets seems like a good idea. It is. It seems. It leads into it. Certainly. I mean, maybe it's not a good I don't. It feels so. The game is only able to really export to a certain extent. Kill 10 with poison. Oh yeah, don't do poison. It looks like a good idea. I even noticed that myself, and I was like, oh yeah, they're weak to poison. And then I tried it once, and it didn't do anything. It's a nice change of scenery. Yeah, it's a nice tree change into somewhere it's somewhere more hot and tropical. Also, did I say hey sheepduck? Is there a benefit to bi-directional trains? Generally go with single direction. I use them for outposts. It makes outposts much more compact. Because then you don't need the turnaround. Particularly, I mean, this is a decent example of it. Because like it only you can only really load one train at a time. Like here. What? Oh, okay. Still full. So you still give the worms? No, we stopped giving him. Oh, I mean, we've got Kevin over here, but that's about it. I've got to have Kevin with his adorably small patch. But yeah, for low volume, I keep the train sync as a you know terminus station. As demand increases, I switch to Ro-Ro. Steve is dead. Yes. We still have Bob, Terry, and Duncan. And Kevin, of course, over there. Look at his little space. It's adorable. Poison capsule is a good way to get their attention. Yeah, it basically gets their attention. Where is it? There. It's yeah, eight damage a second on something. 8 damage a second on something that heals at 2,400 a second, or with you know 5. Kevin doesn't ask for much. It's a simple demolisher. I see. Only heals when... Oh, it heals continuously. It's like a continuous thing. Now, the trick is, you get the railgun. It's still 8 a sec. It's just that compared to 2,500, it's basically nothing. That's what I thought, but it doesn't counter it anyway. It's just not effective. Yeah, I went through and tested pretty much everything. The trick is the railgun has basically infinite penetration. So I mean, there's your big demolisher there. Because the railgun has infinite penetration, what you want to do... Oh yeah, lasers, they don't even notice. What you want to do... you can actually do this from either end. I mean, the back does slow you down a little bit because of the dust. Is to sort of line it up so that you penetrate as many as possible, and then you do that, and then the demolisher dies. Yeah, and that's how you kill a demolisher. Oh, hello you. You can also do it from the front. If you line it up right, it does it in, you can do it competently, otherwise that happens. Oh, you're actually an adorably small patch as well. Oh, I want to kill you. Oh, that's Kevin's brother. Actually, a lot of little thingies here. What else is out here? Just look at this territory here. It's massive. Bet that was Jessica. They're mating. It's the demolisher courting ritual. Just to destroy a community. Did I find a large one? Yeah, there was a large one just then that I jammed a railgun round up its rear end. Why are they not aggroing? So, demolishers only aggro on taking damage from the player and the player putting buildings in their territory. So they don't just aggro on your presence alone. Where are you at? Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, that's the that one. Around here somewhere. There you are. Aha! Did it come back? The worms got him. Now the real question is it all crackly? Because last time this happened, everything got real crackly. Oh, it's adorably tiny. Only medium. It's dedium. Lindsay, how you doing? Sounds okay? Oh, good. It didn't have that issue. But I still don't understand why that happens. It's like just randomly the sound dies. after the connection drops. Oh, hello. That's a big one. So yeah, 300,000 hit points. Again, if you line up the railgun just right, yeah, dead. They explode good. Oh, let me just check. Okay, that's fine. It's working. I'm gonna relay the screens. And let's get undistracted. I'll also put those away because accidentally firing off railgun rounds in the base is not good for the base. Ah, the Aquillo special has been through. Yeah, dang it. No, don't delete that. Alright, what are we at now? Oh, it's settled down, okay. It would actually make sense if I do the straight line, then good. It did spring to life. If I do the straight line, then it would not be as big of a problem. Is that a self-design? Yeah, I basically just vomited it up on a whim half an hour ago. Do you still have fusion crap on you? No. Yeah, it was very much just something that I made up on the spot. I don't really have... I haven't sat down and done any fusion designs. I mean, I only really know it as far as a few broadly concepted designs. I've never really gone to the trouble of like fleshing anything out. I mean, beyond like something like that, like that's as far as I've ever gone. I think that actually only needs no, it does need 3. I just minimized it a little bit. Yeah, you go there. And then you need triangles. That's loading. That's unloading. And your triangles. Ah, and that needs foundation. Seems to work. Yeah, it seems to do the job. Rip. Again. Is there like a physics or law reason why no copperoids? Ah? I don't follow. Rip for lava. Oh, right. No copper asteroids. Oh, I think for simplicity they just combined them into a single metallic, an asteroid that carries all metals. An omni-asteroid. Not for any physical reasons, just simplicity. Otherwise you end up with like Bob's asteroids where you have 50,000 million variants of asteroids with all the different materials, and depending on the subvariant you get one with copper, and then one with lead, and one with lead and iron, one with low quality lead and iron or something. Presumably that's something that would happen. You'd somehow end up with a lower quality variant. Oh, that green wire's not green wiring. That explains why the trains are stuck here. That explains a significant amount. We just take the one belt out.
Hello there.
Hello there. I don't know how that became such a thing. Yeah, just shove it in, I guess. Yeah, there. That'll do. Now we just see what happens. I'm kind of curious to see what comes out from the initial batch. Rare one, uncommon ones, apparently. This one is the second craft cycle is the first productivity cycle, because the 50% productivity from EM plans. Which means that if I get like rare ones, then it's double rare. Nope. All common. Dear. Well, industrial strength gambling machine is up and running. Now, the next step is that you come to there. You come to there. Lastly, I want you to output there. Then I need that. Now you filter out anything less than epic. There. Yeah, less than epic wants to go that away. So might as well slurp all those because I need them for the red build. And then we have these recyclers. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sort of hoping I could jam that in there. Let it do its thing. Yeah, now I just got to deal with all. Oh, they're like uncommon, or epic, sorry, that stuff. Just legendary modules, so powerful. Just conscious of the time though. Yeah. So what I want to do is then like store all these, like so. At the Moon Casinos. Just bring them back. Let them run their own factory. Oh, yes. Or unable to output. Now I gotta get rid of all this crap. Oh, I got one idea. Beacon time. You can't beacon the recyclers. That decreases quality. Fortunately. That's the thing. Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, so the next step is to deal with all this crap. At some point as well, need more of these. I'm gonna need more of these. Like, so many more of these. I'm not plugging them in on purpose as well. No beaconing. Yeah, it has a considerable negative impact on quality. Just chuck in the output. I am actually throwing away Module 3s at the minute, but it's fine. Got a few thingy 2s. The problem is this is going to fill up on 1s very quickly. Is internet again? Yes. It came back to life. Always it's very consistent when it happens too. Now. Beaconing, it's because the speed boost, if I, here, mine is 2.5% quality. So by speed boosting, you're reducing their overall quality. So one speed 3 is equivalent to, yeah, 2.5. It's equivalent to nulling out a base quality 3 module. That's the equivalency of it. I need to figure out what, oh yeah, you'll be all out of juices. Okay. You request more of that. I might have to move the fusion plant. It's not in a good spot. I might move it up to there, or maybe even move it over. Rotate it and move it up there, or something. Maybe it's good. Earlier build with tons of beacons was stupid. Yeah, it just means that you can't speed up the quality grinds by speed boosting it. Oh, you're back over here now. Eight quality modules just gets silly. Fungora. It's actually filled in all these modules, or is it? Oh, it's up there. Never mind. I'm actually going to downgrade those. Hey, Kickbackman, how you doing? Yeah, to speed it up, you build more. Oh, you probably don't have... Yeah, you don't have those anyway. Hey all. Been a few follows recently. What was that? 23. Can science be upgraded into quality? Yes, it can. It's just not effective to. Now, Aquillo. Aquillo, you have what is it? It's 8, 16, 24. I'll aim for 32 of these legendary modules. Build a home server out of old parts so you can run the game overnight. Yeah, just grind it away in the background. I mean, old Fagora here is getting the job done. Oh, that's up to 44 now. 40, 36, 32. Yep, 32. Perfect. And on that note, I think it's time to get out of here just about. We're slowly blundering our way through getting things done. Happy with the progress. The last thing that I need to do is just chuck down a radar. And then we shall call it. Yeah, the loss of productivity isn't worth the increase in quality in science. You're better off with just more productivity at base quality than going to the trouble of upgrading the quality. Because yeah, you just lose too much increase in quality and not pushing. Yeah, it's going down. Not pushing the the quality is more resource intensive and slower overall. Wow, I can't brain there. I think that's a sign I need to end. So I'm gonna park it there for today. Thank you for watching, hanging out, and all that good stuff. Tomorrow I think will be the last day of Vulcanus, and then we're either gonna go back to Fagora or move on to Gleba. Because I mean, probably Gleba because Gleba needs some attention. Already? Yeah, it's been 2 hours. I mean, Aquillo certainly needs a bit of a poke. But yeah, Aquillo, this place. Gleba needs some attention next. It's the last starter base. So it's the last original starter base. Like even Aquillo has been expanded and cleaned up. At least once, I think twice total. So yeah, we'll finish off Vulcanus. We'll do the science and the beams, and that'll probably be everything we do on Vulcanus for the next little while. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Other than that, If you like what you see what you like. I shall encourage you, press that like button, press that subscribe button. For the case of YouTube, there is the thing on Twitch. There's the thing on the YouTube, if it shows up. If I spells it right. You gotta tell Nightbot to show up every time. It's kind of annoying. Oh no, there it goes. It's just rate limited. And yeah, and for those who want to see the VOD, it's in the live tab over on YouTube if you're not on YouTube already. And yeah, that is it for me, and I shall... Oh yeah, you're actually seeing me end at a normal time. But yeah, other than that, I shall say thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.